What is good, YouTube? UnknownProdigy back in the building, man. I'm pushing them out, bruh. Basically, doing another reaction, but it's gonna be different today. It's not gonna be no. I don't think I react to no basketball stuff. If y'all don't know, I played basketball in high school and college for 1 year, and then you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm starting. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, wow. Played basketball for a year, and now I'm doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even really know. I really could have made it to the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? These guys, I have a similar story. You know what I'm saying? I could have made it to the league. I was top recruit. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time doing one. We're going to see how it is. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk too much. Get straight into the video. Shout out to Real Flow. Shout out to Dame Frank. I'm tripping. I need to get ready because I got some videos to do today. Every failed basketball prodigy explained in 31 minutes. Let's go.
Imani Bates. Once labeled the next big thing, he had high school numbers that felt unreal, dropping nearly 30.
I had a lot of you. Y'all don't understand, bro. I used to be jealous of bro. Me and him, same class. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure we was in the same class. All I know is he was labeled to be the next LeBron. You know what I'm saying? They had fucking magazines that talking about, is he up next? They're talking about MJ, Magic Johnson, and LeBron. And it's Imani Bates in the middle. Like, I'm like, bro, Slam, what y'all doing, bro? I'm up next. I used to hate on bro though, but now I just like, I want to see him win. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. I think because I don't play basketball anymore, but I really want to see him win. I hate how they doing him because he really actually, like, he was really nice in high school, and he's still nice. He just needs to get a chance. I think they just signed him to the Wizards or the 76ers. Hey, Imani Bates, keep going, man. Your time gonna come for real.
A game as a freshman, and then going off over 32 a night as a sophomore.
Bro,
he wasn't just good, he was everywhere.
No.
Sports Illustrated even threw him on the cover like he was a lock for starters. People were calling him a future #1 pick before he could vote. Then came Memphis. He was only 17, the youngest in Division I, but the numbers plummeted. Under 10 points a game.
That's, bro, he shouldn't have went to Memphis, but even if he should have went to Memphis, he still should have been developing, getting off in the league, bro. Like, he's an exception, bro. He's an exception. Like, it's certain players that can just play trash in college and go to the league and, like, get a chance. Because colleges don't always, like, translate for pro players because it's a different, you know what I'm saying, system. But he should have definitely, like, got a chance in the NBA. I don't think that really mattered. But he played trash. And I think he had a case going on, too. But let me watch the video. My bad.
Under 4 boards, and his shooting percentages didn't help. Injuries didn't either. A messed up finger and back pain pulled him out of rhythm, and just like that, the draft buzz started fading. At Eastern Michigan, he put up better numbers. 19 points, close to 6 boards, but the issues were still there. Shot selection, efficiency, all that stuff scouts love to pick apart. Plus, 2 suspensions, one tied to a gun charge that got dropped later. Didn't exactly help his image.
And it was heartbreaking hearing that, him on the phone with his mom. Like, he was upset, like, damn. Like, you could tell he a good guy, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't want that to happen, but he still should have got a chance, bro.
Got drafted, but late, 49th by Cleveland. A 2-way contract split his time between the Cavs and the G League, and a meniscus surgery, his future's still foggy. A 25-point game was a flash, but flashes don't build careers. LiAngelo Ball, part of that wild...
Fuck that shit, hey. Get him in the league, man. Get him on a team. 76ers, bro. Do it right, bro.
Dino Hill's team, with his brothers, he was dropping bombs in high school, scoring over 30 a game as a senior, including monster nights, like 72 points. He led all of California in scoring, and had games where defenders looked like furniture. That team went 35-0, crowned mythical champs, and the hype train left the station at full speed. But unlike his brothers, the path derailed fast. He was only a 3-star recruit, not even ranked in the top 200 nationally.
I genuinely think he should have been, like, you know what I'm saying, on some type of team in the league. You know what I'm saying? If he would have went down the right path, because his dad was setting him up. He wasn't terrible. He's really a good shooter. He just, you know what I'm saying, he went through that bullshit. And you're already not that good, you know what I'm saying, as your brothers. You know what I'm saying? You can't have nothing in your path. Like, you got to try to go as smooth as possible.
He still signed with UCLA, but then the shoplifting incident in China happened. That arrest led to an indefinite suspension, and he withdrew from the school before ever playing a single official game. Declared for the draft in 2018, but he didn't hear his name. Not surprising at that
course.
point. He went to Lithuania and put up around 13 points a game, but didn't really turn heads. Then came the Junior Basketball Association, where he dropped ridiculous stat lines, averaging over 52 points in some games, but the level of competition made it hard to take seriously. He signed a few training camp deals with Detroit and Charlotte, but never touched the floor in an actual NBA game. In the G League, he averaged under 5 points over 31 games. His short run in Mexico ended with an ankle injury. Now he's doing music, signed a $13 million deal, and dropped a song that went viral. Basketball, that chapter's done. Skal Labissière, once hyped as the next big man to dominate the league, he had
I don't know, bro. I'm going to skip.
Williams. The hype around him in high school was wild.
Hey, called me crazy, bro. Called me crazy, but I know ball, bro. I never thought he was gonna be like something great. Ain't gonna lie. Like, people talking about he was like the toughest like guard in high school. He wasn't, bro. The scouts was doing right. You know what I'm saying? Bronny was better than him. You know what I'm saying? Bronny was definitely better than him. Was he cold in middle school? Yes, but everybody caught up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mikey, nah, man. Mikey Williams. He was alright, bro. I don't think he was going to the league, bro. But cause his athleticism wasn't like crazy. Like, he got up there, but it wasn't like crazy. His shooting was good, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, tough. I don't know. He just didn't stand out that much to me. I don't know. I'm probably tripping. And then the school he went to, ain't gonna lie, he shouldn't even went to that school. Then that gun shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, I'm just a nigga.
He averaged nearly 30 points a game as a freshman at San Isidro and once dropped 77 in a single night. That game alone broke a San Diego section record and put him on the national.
And the reason, bro, like, they wouldn't even take him serious too after all this shit, cause, you know what I'm saying, I think his stuff dropped. If I'm not mistaken, I think his rankings dropped.
Radar. Add in over 5 million followers and the first ever high school Puma deal, and he looked like a lock for the league before turning 18, but it spiraled. He committed to Memphis. Then everything came crashing after an arrest for firing a gun at a car. The charges were later reduced, and he got probation, but the damage was done.
And again, though, I'm rooting for him too, though. I'm rooting for him too. I actually got in an argument because niggas was talk about he was trash in college. But first off, he's not even trash in college. He's not. If he played a good long game, he can go. He can get drafted to a team. But I didn't think he was gonna get be a one and done. But no, he's not even bad in college. Like, yeah, he made some bad decisions with the gun, and you know, he take terrible shot selections. But it's not even terrible if that's in his game. I don't know. I'm not getting into it, but he's not trash in college.
Ever suited up for Memphis. After the legal drama, he transferred to UCF and finally saw the court, but not in the way fans hoped. At UCF, he averaged just over 5 points in limited minutes. Shooting percentages were shaky, and he never looked like the explosive scorer from his high school mixtapes. NBA scouts cooled off quickly. By the end of that season, he wasn't even talked about as a second-round pick. Then came the Sacramento State move. Sure, it's a fresh start, but it's a big drop in visibility. Even with Shaq and Mike Bibby around, it's a long climb back to relevance. From viral icon to bench scorer at a mid-major, Mikey's story went from hype machine to cautionary tale. And the NBA feels
one and done. The one and done is really tough.
Starting a fashion brand shouldn't feel impossible. Other print-on-demand platforms.
Farther away than ever, Trevon Duval. He was the top point guard in his class.
Trevon Duval, man. Hey, man.
And played for multiple powerhouse programs before landing at IMG Academy. Averaging over 16 points and 7 assists his senior year, he was a 5-star lock, running through high school defenses like a glitch in the system. Every major outlet had him listed at the top of the charts for floor general. Then came Duke. He started most of the season, put up over 10 points and 5 assists a game, and looked comfortable sharing the floor with future pros. His passing was sharp, his speed obvious, but the three-point shot, not there, just under 30% from deep. He went one and done anyway, which backfired hard. He became the first Duke player to leave early and go undrafted. Milwaukee gave him a shot on a 2-way deal. It ended with 3 games played and less than 2 minutes per appearance. After getting waived, Houston picked him up but never used him. G League stints followed. Some bright moments, but nothing game changing. Then came the world tour,
Hopefully,
Dominican Republic,
you know what I'm saying?
Canada, Turkey, Azerbaijan. The number.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? NBA is cool, but he's overseas getting bread hooping. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, bro. I'm talking about, I seen some highlights, he killing. You know what I'm saying? Eventually the league might hit him up, but if they don't, shit. He's still getting paid to do what he loves.
Hovered around 10 points and 4 assists, but the efficiency dropped. He shot under 35% from the field, barely above 17 from 3. The vision was always there, but the lack of growth and shooting cost him real NBA footing. From number 1 point guard to chasing overseas contracts, Duval's hype just never translated.
He is? No way, I gotta look that up. Cause I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying, him balling.
Alexander.
I don't know Cliff either, man. Cliff Alexander? What up? Nah, I don't even know who he is. I think I don't know who bro is. What, Kansas? I feel like I know. Nah, we ain't gonna waste no time. I don't know.
Highlight video exploded with millions of views, landing him everywhere, from Sports Illustrated
Newman,
to talk shows. By middle school, he was averaging.
Hey man, Jay Newman, if you seeing this, bro, hit me up, man. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I run my Instagram, so you don't gotta worry about none of that. So you know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
Nearly 20 points and 10 assists. At 13, he hit 1,000 varsity points. Then came the 52-point game at a national camp against top talent. It racked up over 13 million views and solidified his viral legend. In high school, the scoring never stopped. He totaled over 6,000 career points by graduation, ranking 4th all-time nationally. But the buzz didn't turn into scholarships. No Division I offer, none, just noise. The hype was louder than the skill set. He ended up at Bethesda University, a tiny NCCAA school, not even NCAA. In his debut, he missed all 6
NCCAA. Why he didn't just go Duco or something, bro? What the hell? NCCAA.
shots in a 109-23 loss. Through 3 games, he played under 12 minutes per contest and averaged 3 points while shooting under 17%. Size, skill development, and real competition caught up to him. 5'6" and 141 pounds doesn't go far when the defenders are taller, stronger, and faster. Julian was a walking mixtape, but when the music stopped, there wasn't much left. Viral fame, but no real path to the league. The mixtape legend who broke.
What y'all know about 7 Woods, bro? I'm not gonna talk no more. Hey, man.
Broke the internet at 14, dunking and dazzling in middle school like he was prepping for the league by sophomore year. That early hype crowned him the best 14-year-old in the country. He earned South Carolina Mr. Basketball honors, dropped nearly 19 points a game as a senior, and put up consistent numbers throughout high school. He won gold with Team USA and collected over 2,000 points before stepping onto a college court. Then came North Carolina. As a freshman, he played every game on a title-winning team, but the minutes were short and the numbers were lower. Barely over 1 point and 1 assist per game. A stress fracture in year 2 stalled momentum. And by year 3, even with more court time,
check out how this app helped me buy whatever I want in my favorite game. Limited money, baby, so you can get what you want from the game.
The impact remained small. After 3 years, he transferred to South Carolina, where he started 13 games and averaged just over 5 points. He used the extra COVID year at Morgan State, but still couldn't break out. Under 5 points a game on sub 40% shooting. No NBA interest followed. In 2023, he signed in Ireland, scored 22 in the Cup final, won MVP, and added another stop in Ecuador in 2024. From mixtape phenom to overseas scorer, Wood's journey shows what happens when viral promise meets real-world depth charts, injuries, and pressure. The bounce was always there. The breakout never came.
That's why LeBron is the GOAT, bro.
Cam Reddish, ranked 3rd in his class.
I hate it. I hate it bad what happens with him, bro. He's supposed to be getting 30 in the NBA, bro.
Mr. Pennsylvania basketball and part of that loaded Duke squad with Zion and RJ. The build was tailor-made for the league. 6'8", smooth handle, projectable shooting stroke. Coming into college, he looked like the prototype wing every team wanted. But at Duke, the production didn't match the promise. He averaged just over 13 points per game.
What are you talking about, bro? He wasn't even terrible, bro. He wasn't terrible, bro. I don't care what nobody say. It's college, bro. He a pro player, bro. He had a pro bag, bro.
Under 36% and disappeared in stretches. Injuries and passive play drew attention. Analysts called him raw, inconsistent, and lacking assertiveness. he still went 10th overall in the draft to Atlanta. His rookie year was his most productive, over 10 points per game in nearly 27 minutes. But he never broke through. The shooting never leveled up. The playmaking stayed flat, and he was always just one rotation mistake from getting yanked. His efficiency dipped, and so did his role. He bounced to the Knicks, where he never really fit. In Portland, where he showed brief flashes, then landed with the Lakers. In his final season there, he averaged just over 3 points and was waived in March. In 6 seasons, 4 teams, and over 250 games, he averaged 8.5 points on under 40% shooting. He had the tools. Everyone saw them, but no development curve ever really came. No consistent defense, no reliable scoring, and no clear fit. Reddish went from franchise hope to depth chart afterthought, and it happened fast. Nearly 30 points a game in high school, highlight dunks, and a ball-to-life dunk contest that helped launch him into the national spotlight. Ranked as one of the top three-point guards in the class of 2017, he headed to UCLA with expectations riding high. As a freshman, he put up just under 10 points per game and came off the bench for part of the year. A foot injury slowed him, but the tools were still obvious: athleticism, bounce, and a developing jumper. By his sophomore season, he was the full-time starter, averaging over 14 points and leading the Pac-12 in assists. He earned second-team All-Pac-12 honors and looked ready for the next step. He declared for the 2019 draft and was picked 56th overall. Not exactly where 5-star talent aims to land. The Clippers traded his rights to Brooklyn, and then he bounced to the G League. With Long Island, he averaged 11 points, but never got the NBA COLA. Detroit eventually renounced his rights, and that was the end of that chapter. Since then, he's played in Serbia, Germany, Belgium, Greece, and now Italy. His numbers have been solid, especially in Greece, where he averaged nearly 14 points per game, but he never broke.
I thought so. He, you know what I'm saying? Overseas hooping, doing this thing, bro.
As a consistent NBA level guard. The tools were there, but the dominance never followed. Another case of early hype that fizzled before reaching the league. Thon once labeled the next unicorn, he exploded onto the scene as a 7-footer with a fluid handle, perimeter shot, and shot blocking instincts. Born in South Sudan in 1997, he moved through Australia and Canada, eventually averaging over 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks in 53 games as a high school sophomore. He was named Virginia's Gatorade Player of the Year and carried a 5-star label throughout his prep career. He bypassed college altogether. Thanks to a rule loophole in academic qualifications, he entered the 2016 NBA draft straight out of prep school, making him the first high school player drafted in over a...
And hear me out. College would have exposed this. He would have got exposed in college, and he probably wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? College would have exposed.
Decade. Milwaukee took him 10th overall. Early flashes came in Summer League, where he averaged over 14 points and nearly 10 boards. But over 3 seasons with Milwaukee, he never truly clicked, putting up around 4 points and under 3 rebounds in limited minutes. He had a short stint in Detroit with a career best 5.5 points per game, then played 8 games with Cleveland before being waived. Post-NBA, he bounced around the globe: Jerusalem, China, Lebanon, and the G League again. He won titles and MVPs abroad, but never sniffed an NBA return. His physical tools were undeniable, but he lacked strength, offensive skill, and the development to handle NBA physicality. Thon had the mixtapes, the wingspan, and the intrigue, but never put it all together. He went from top 10 pick to international journeyman.
He didn't do shit. Let me go on to Nico.
Season and averaged 14 points.
Hated what happened to him, because didn't he have like a disease or something, bro? And he went to play overseas to develop. Cause he had a spot in, bro.
Just over 5 assists and nearly 3 rebounds. He shot under 40% from the field and just above 32% from deep. Despite some standout performances, including a game-winning double-double, questions about his shooting consistency and athleticism followed him into the draft. He was selected 48th overall by the Warriors in 2020 and signed a 2-way deal. In 30 games that season, he averaged 4 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound, shooting just over 34%. In the G League, however, he excelled, posting over 19 points and nearly 7 assists across 9 games. Afterward, he took his talents overseas. In Italy, he helped Virtus Bologna win the Euro Cup. later joining Baskonia in Spain, and then leading Varese with over 20 points per game. In 2024, he signed with Olimpia Milano. While his NBA stint was short-lived, Mannion's court vision and playmaking helped him become a
because I think he went to overseas. Like, he had a spot in the NBA, and he just went overseas. But nah, I feel like he happy with it, bro.
Top performer in Europe, carving out a steady pro career abroad.
Let's start skipping shit, bro.
Prep basketball circles, qualification, semi-points, and close to his and committed to St. John's assists per game. He was still at 1 points per game. Court vision and playmaking helped him become a top performer in Europe, carving out a steady pro career abroad. Over 31 points per game, with 6 40-point outings and 1 57-point explosion. The mixtapes followed fast. Ballast Life made him a household name in prep basketball circles. By his senior year at Morgan Park, he was still putting up big numbers. 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, leading his team to the Class 3A state semifinals. He committed to St. John's as a consensus 4-star recruit and redshirted his first year due to academic qualification rules. When he finally hit the court, he looked the part, averaging nearly 16 points and close to 4 assists in 26 games. He earned Big East All-Rookie honors, but then came the left knee sprain. He tried to play through it, but eventually needed surgery and left the team mid-season in February to pursue a professional career. He went undrafted in 2019 and didn't receive a summer league invite. That was the biggest sign. Despite strong college production, he never touched an NBA roster. Instead, he headed to Serbia, putting up over 20 points per game. Then came stops in Turkey, Portugal, Finland, China. Solid production overseas, but nothing that brought him back to NBA radar. Injuries, timing, and a crowded guard market pushed him out. The talent was there, but the road got blocked, and his path shifted from NBA hopeful to international scorer. Tyree Walker, the human highlight reel.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He never looked like he was going to the NBA, bro. But I was rooting for him anyway, just because I hate seeing niggas hate on niggas. But I ain't gonna lie, he not ass. Like, he not ass at all. But I don't.
By age 14, the walking dunk tape by 15, and by 17, a 5-star phenom with the full menu.
And I think it pissed me off, like he wasn't really no bucket for real. He was a bucket. Like, dead serious, he was like a grown man against boys, nigga. Shit, everybody just, you know what I'm saying, developed and got older. But I actually thought he would have landed a spot somewhere. Like, I think he went and entered the draft and shit. I thought he would at least do something. Cause I think he bypassed college or something. He's like practice. I thought he'd at least get something. They should at least give him a chance. Cause he wasn't no scrub. But I don't know.
Of Power 5 offers. In his freshman year at Moreau Catholic, he averaged 31 points per game, racked up national awards, and became the Max Prep's National Freshman of the Year. By sophomore year, he transferred to Hillcrest Prep, landed in the top 5 nationally, and committed to Arizona State before backing off the pledge. Then came the fork in the road. Rather than go the NCAA route, he opted for Chameleon BX, an NBA pre-draft training program with no competition-level games. By the time the 2021 draft rolled around, he was largely invisible on the radar. No college stats, no pro tape, no summer league reps. Unsurprisingly, he went undrafted. He fought back, joining the G League's Capital City Go-Go, averaging a modest 7 points in 12 minutes per game. Overseas, he found more rhythm, 18 points per game in Greece, a CEBL title in Canada, and then Mongolia. Yes, Mongolia. Basketball's global now, but that's still not a great sign.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Walker's story is clear. Early athletic dominance without developmental structure can leave even elite talents adrift. His path was paved with dunks and detours, but not a single NBA minute. Jordan McCabe. He was supposed to be the next wizard with a basketball. By 12, he'd already been on national TV, crossed up grown men for fun, and got drafted by the Harlem Globetrotters. That kind of spotlight burns hot, and it followed him through high school, where he dropped over 2,400 points and got crowned Wisconsin's Mr. Basketball.
I don't know, bro. I've seen his mixtapes and shit. Everybody's seen them, but I don't know, bro.
Scouts had him inside the top 100. Expectations were sky high. Then college happened, At West Virginia, things started okay. He had some flashy moments and even made the Big 12 academic team, but his scoring dipped every year, and his efficiency never got better. He couldn't get his shooting percentage out of the low 30s. By year 3, his role shrank hard. He transferred to UNLV, started strong in year 4 with decent assist numbers, but again, the scoring and efficiency weren't there. His 5th year barely cracked the starting lineup. Despite all that early noise, he never touched the NBA. Went undrafted, didn't even try the G League. Instead, he pivoted straight into coaching, and surprisingly, he's moved fast. West Virginia, then Green Bay, now Grand Canyon. So yeah, he didn't become the next Globetrotter star, but he's coaching college hoops before turning 30. Isaiah Washington, he was the face of New York hoops in 2017, and not just for his scoring. He helped create
that jelly pan was just like, I wanted him to go up so bad, bro.
Jelly Fam made finger rolls go viral and pulled up to games like a mixtape on Fast Forward. At St. Raymond's, he averaged 26 points, dropped 54 in one night, and left as the school's all-time scoring leader. Everyone knew his name, and with 4 stars by his name, he committed to Minnesota with major expectations. His freshman season was decent, nearly 9 points a game, some flashy moments.
Bro, damn, he should have went crazy, bro.
And a Big Ten Freshman of the Week nod. Then it dipped. Sophomore year saw less scoring, more bent. He transferred to Iona, put up better numbers, even recorded a triple-double. By the time he landed at Long Beach State, he was putting up almost 14 points a night.
It should have happened earlier, bro. It happened too late, bro.
Solid rebounding and assists. Still, no draft buzz. Undrafted in 2021, he didn't push for a G League spot. Instead, he went overseas. Montenegro, Slovakia, Germany, and now France. The numbers got better, especially in Slovakia, where he averaged over 24. But it's clear now, the NBA door never cracked open. Despite all the noise and flash in high school, his college path never had that breakout year. 3 different schools, some solid stats, but nothing explosive enough to push him into the league. Today, he's carved out a real career overseas. But the NBA hype never showed back up. Cassius Stanley, coming out of Sierra Canyon, he had the rankings, the mixtapes, and the 5-star label. 17 points a night, highlight dunks, and enough.
I think Gilbert Arenas said he was up next. I don't blame him though, because he was asked to like crazy with the bounce
to keep gyms buzzing. He chose Duke, and that felt like a launch pad. He started 29 games there, shot nearly 47% from the field, and made the ACC All-Freshman team. But even then, scouts were already calling him raw. He entered the 2020 draft and got taken 54th overall by Indiana. Late second round is already an uphill battle. He landed a 2-way deal, split time with the Pacers and Fort Wayne. 33 total NBA games that season, barely over 7 minutes per game, and shot under 24% from 3. It just didn't stick. Detroit gave him a short run the next year. 9 games, a little more playing time, even started once. The numbers improved, but not enough. He bounced to the G League and stayed there most of the year. Then it was off to Israel, then back to the G League. Now, he's in France with Le Portel. So yeah, he's still playing, still putting up numbers, but the NBA dream never really turned into more than a whisper. All the tools, the athleticism, the Duke spotlight, it just didn't translate. Cassius Stanley still hooping, just not on the stage where he once looked destined to shine. Harmon. At 11, he was already being labeled the best 4th grader in the country. By 7th grade, he was suiting up on the Nike EYBL circuit, playing against high schoolers while most kids his age were still figuring out how to use deodorant. Then came 8th grade at Bowling Green High School, where he led his team to a state title and averaged nearly 17 points a game. That was just the beginning. As a freshman at Adair County, he dropped over 32 points per night and dished nearly 8 assists. The hype machine never let up. He transferred multiple times, bounced around schools, but still had blue blood offers and ranked as a 4-star recruit in the class of 2021. He started college at Bethune-Cookman, where he actually delivered almost 14 points per game. Solid.
Bro, I think he got laced. Like he was cool in college, bro. Him and the other dude, I forgot his name, but bro, cool in college, bro.
3-point shooting and SWAC Freshman of the Year honors. Then came the move to Seton Hall. It didn't go well. Just 3 games, under 5 minutes a night, and not a single point. Now, he's back in the transfer pool. After all that early spotlight, the story shifted. From middle school phenom to college nomad, he's still looking for the right fit. Zion Harmon's journey proves that early fame means nothing without stability.
Tell the full story. I think dude got laced his his drugs got laced to some shit and fucked him up. He looked terrible. But shout out to all these prodigies that got failed. You know what I'm saying? That failed in basketball. It was like, you still a prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Still a prodigy, wherever you are. Except for Thumb Maker. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe to Dan Fresh, subscribe to Real Flow. Keep this short. We out, man. 2025, 2026. Be up.